Hi everybody, my name is Lilian Momina, and today I want us to talk about a very talked about topic: intermittent fastings. So you're a beginner, you've been googling like how do I lose weight fast. You've come across the word IF, and you're wondering how you're going to do what you're going to do, so that you've tried these groups on Facebook. They don't give you answers. They just tell you start fasting, start doing 20 to 20 hours without eating, and you're used to eating every 2 hours, and you're feeling like your body cannot take this. So I am here, I am your clinical nutritionist, and I'm going to take us to one at a time on how to grow into the intermittent fasting. So what is intermittent fasting? Basically, this is timed eating. Timed eating, it means that you control the amount of you control the hours in a day that you can eat. You don't eat anytime. You have a controlled, like you say I want to be eating 4 hours a day, and I'll not be eating the 20 hours. That is fasting. It can be a dry fast or a wet fast. Dry fast is whereby you're not taking water, but when you're starting, please take water. It is important because it will make it easier. So how can you grow into this intermittent fasting? That you're here, that you want to lose weight, you want to start intermittent fasting, but you don't know how. First things first, let's start gradual. So what you can do, you can do what I usually advise my clients or my friends or my patients. What you can do is, one, grow into it. So let's say you have been a lover of junk, you have been a lover of processed foods, a lover of sweet things, ice creams. You have a sweet tooth. So first things first, you want to do away with that. Give yourself like a plan, like in the next 2 weeks I'm going to avoid added sugar. Like if you take like 2 cups of tea with 2 spoons of sugar, you're going to reduce to 2 cups of tea with 1 spoon of sugar. So you reduce gradually. So by the end of week 1, you give yourself a target. I'm going to have reduced to maybe tea without sugar. Then if you take like 4 slices of bread with maybe margarine or bread spread, you reduce 3. I'll do 3 slices of bread in the morning, and then you'll with the bread spread still. And then if you take your breakfast, this is the first day, the first few days, the first weeks. So if you take your breakfast, normally take your breakfast at 6 a.m. you like wake up, you take your 2 glasses of water. It is possible. Then when at the 6 a.m., make sure you go to the bathroom at that time. Shower, get ready. By the time you're done, it's almost 7. So you leave for work. Don't be in a hurry to take breakfast. Leave for work, and by the time you know it will be around 8, 9. So carry your breakfast and then take it that time. So, and then make sure you're properly hydrating. Hydration helps a lot in the first few weeks or the first few days of intermittent fasting. Make sure you're properly hydrated. So before you eat, always have some water. This, I know most people will be like, oh, too much water is not good, but again, you're trying to reduce on your intake, so hydrate so that when you take. And then also time your meals. Like let's say you eat in the morning, you do a 10 a.m. snack, you do lunch, you do a 4 p.m. snack, then you do your dinner. If you're not pregnant and you're not a growing teenager and you're not a growing baby, you don't need all that food. And you're not like a salesperson who's a food soldier, like you're all over there. You don't need all that food. You just need like 3 meals a day. So grow slowly, like limit the two snacks. Just do your 3 meals. Do your breakfast, do your lunch, and do your dinner. And then after you've come to that, you've managed to reduce on the sugars, you've managed to reduce on the snacks, you've managed to reduce on the sweet tooth things, like maybe the ice cream. If you've been doing ice cream, if you order in a lot, like pizza, you order in fries, now reduce to that. Order something healthier, maybe order a steak, order some salads, such alternatives. If you're cooking, don't and it's currently things are very expensive. Cooking oil is one of the things that is, the price has skyrocketed. So you want to make sure that you don't do too much fats in your foods. So start by doing healthier meals, walk, drink more water, reduce maybe alcohol. All these things will help you grow into the intermittent fasting. So that maybe that is the first month. Let's do this. Let's do the healthy eating. Then month two come to, like, I'm going to do my dinner, not I'll be doing my breakfast at 10, then do my lunch at 4, then I'll skip dinner. So this to many, before you adjust, will be a problem, but you can do it. So as I said, when you go to the bathroom, the time you usually take breakfast, like if it's 6 a.m., go to the bathroom, leave for work, carry your breakfast. Make sure, it will be hard the first few days, because you'll just be thinking about this food that you've not taken for this particular time that you usually take, because your body has that memory that it needs to be fed certain times. Of course it will be hungry, of course you will want to eat, but instead just take some. You can take some wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is great. It's rich in fiber, it's rich in micronutrients, vitamins, and all the other minerals, and it will help you it will keep you full for longer, and it will also reduce the food cravings that you have. So when you, let's say, when you can do wheatgrass in the morning when you wake up, so this will keep you longer. It will help you avoid the taking in too much, like before the 10 a.m. that we want to be taking our breakfast, or before the 11 a.m. So purpose to eat at 11, purpose to eat at your first meal, like the plate meal, purpose to have it at 11. This wheatgrass, don't add sugar into it, please. Don't add any milk, don't add anything with calories. Just do it as it is. You can add some pure cocoa, not the chocolate, not the drinking chocolate. The drinking chocolate has sugar, some has cream, others have all those to sweeteners. No, we are doing plain cocoa, or just water and the wheatgrass. Or you can do green tea. If you don't fancy wheatgrass, you can do chia seeds in the morning. You can do a lemonade, lemon and tea, lemon and water, not lemon, water and honey, lemon and water. Just do that. Then at around 11 a.m., have your breakfast. This breakfast, you will be tempted to overcompensate because of the few hours that you have not eaten, but again, don't. Just try. The first few days it's going to be hard, because you see your body was used to some amount of food at a specific time, so you need to control it. Just have it in your head that you'll do it. By the time you're done with week 1, you'll be very impressed at how well you can adjust to this. So just, it's 11 now, you've had your breakfast, do your work, go about your, maybe if you're in the house, do your chores. If you're doing your plan for the day, do your stuff. Then lunch hour again, if you can avoid the eating area, if you're at work, go for a walk, go through a different direction, go for a walk that hour, call a friend, watch an episode, like, not an episode, do something that will keep your brain busy, but not something that will take you to the kitchen or take you to where you normally eat. So in that hour, so again, it's at 4. Now have your lunch. Make sure the plan here is balanced. Most people will tell you, you're doing intermittent fasting, you can have your fries, you can have your oil. No, that is doing it wrong. And then you see you're doing it, you're making yourself suffer, because most people will think this is suffering. You're making yourself suffer, then you overload on the bad feeds. Why do that? What is the point? So we want to avoid the sodas, we want to avoid the pizza, the breads, the processed foods, the fries. We want to do healthier meals. So at lunch, at 4 a.m., you can have your meat, you can have your eggs, you can have your maybe legumes, your ndengu, your beans, your kamande. You can have it with your rice, you can have it with your gali, you can have it with your carbohydrate of choice. You can also have chapati, but not every single day, just reduce gradual. If you do it gradual, it will be possible. Then work with someone who's starting also. Company or accountability partners help. And then don't give yourself pressure, because someone will come and tell you, I've done 72 hours fast. My God, this person might be just laying in the house the whole day. They are doing nothing. So it's possible, and you're properly hydrated. And then you're there, you're moving all over. You want to do 48 hours. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's never that serious. Just start gradually, grow into it. And then make sure that you try and sleep well, because maybe the first few days it will not be so easy, because your stomach will be grumbling. You'll be thinking, you'll probably think about the food 24 hours. I know most of you do, but when you think about food, please take some glass of water, say take some green tea, reduce on caffeine, don't overdo it again, because you're fasting. It is very possible, especially if you're used to it, it is very possible to overindulge in it, so don't do it. Drink plain water, drink your healthy lemonades, your wheatgrass, your chia seeds, all these. They are great for vitamins, nourishments, and all that. And then, yeah, do your vegetables, do your avocados, do your nuts, and do your soups. You can also do soups when you're fasting, but again, don't be let the change not be drastic. That is the whole point that I'm trying to push through. Let the change not be drastic, be gradual, start slowly, and yeah, we will discuss the benefits of intermittent fasting next. See you, bye, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.